Welcome to the tutorial of measures of central tendency to be used in SPSS and reported in Word. There are three measures of central tendency: the mean, the average, the median, the middle, or the mode, the most occurring. When do we use the mean? The mean is used when you have a scale, interval, or ratio variable. Examples: age in years, temperature in degrees Celsius, and distance in meters. There are, of course, more. Questions you can ask: what's the average age of second year media students? The variable here is age, or to be more precise, age of second year media students. On the right hand side you see a cutout of an SPSS file with different ages. The mean should only be used when we have almost a normal distribution. I will show you later why. And as you can see here in the overview, the average time 30 minutes with a spread over the 30 minutes. How do you find the mean in SPSS? Well, let's take a look at age in this case. I changed the variable name into age so we can easily find it. And as you can see, there are a lot of different ages in the column. At first glance you can't see the mean here. You have to calculate it. So go to Analyze, Descriptives, Frequencies, select Age, select Statistics, select Mean, click OK, and click OK. A new window pops open and you see two tables, the frequency table and the statistics table. In the statistics table you see the mean, it's 20.04, and in the frequency table you see an overview of the numbers of people who have which age. So now you have analyzed the mean. How to report the mean in your research report? There are several ways to do so. You can say we found a mean age of BUAS second year media students of 20 years, n is 130, see table 1 and 2 in the appendix. Or you can say the average age of BUAS second year media students, n 113, that has been found in this research was 20 years, table 1 and 2, appendix 2. Or you state the average age of BUAS second year media students that was found in the study was 20, m is 20.04. All of them are correct, however, try to avoid the first one with we. The median. The median is used for ordinal types of variables. Examples of that is like or dislike. Questions you can ask yourself are: how often are students going to the gym? Once a week, 2 or 3 times a week, 4 times a week, more than 4 times a week? As the distances between the options are not the same, we have an ordinal variable. The variable here would be number of times going to the gym. How to find the median in SPSS? In SPSS, again, we need to find a variable which has an ordinal level of measurement, and in this case we used how often do you listen to streaming music. Again, we go to descriptive statistics, frequencies. Here we change the age variable into streaming music variable. Again, click on statistics. Instead of choosing the mean, you choose the median. And you press OK. And again OK. As you can see, you now have again 2 tables, one with the median, the statistics, and one frequency table. What you observe for the median is that a number is given. However, the number refers to daily in this case. So when you report it, you use not the number, but you use the word daily. Otherwise, nobody understands what you are saying. So, how to report the median in your research report then? You can state the following. The median that has been found for the variable listening to streaming music was every day. MDN is 1, and MDN is the official way to report. Table 3, Appendix 2. Or we have found that the median for the variable listening to streaming music was every day. Again, MDN is 1, Table 3, Appendix 2. Or BUA second year students are listening to streaming music on a daily basis. Median is 1, Table 3, Appendix 2. Again, all of them are correct and they give a clear insight in what BUA's media students are doing. So be aware, be precise, include all information and be objective in your reporting. The mode, most occurring outcome of a variable. When is it used? It is used for a nominal variable. Examples are nationality, color, all yes/no questions. Questions you can ask: what's the most occurring nationality of our students? Variable student's nationality. And as you can see in the overview from Spss, the Netherlands and Bulgaria are just below. Sometimes you will use the mode for a scale type of variable. And that happens when we have a skewed, so it is not a normal distribution. The left side and the right side from the mean are not the same. And therefore the mode is a better option. Because if you would use the mean for salary, for instance, here, then you would find a very high mean, because there are some people in the Netherlands who are earning millions, and the average will be influenced by those millions. So then the mode is a better way to report. And that will be shown in official documents from the government. They talk about the modal income and not about the mean income of the Dutch population. How to find the mode in SPSS? We use the variable nationality or country of origin because we know it's a nominal variable. Again, go to descriptives, go to frequencies, choose the correct variable, nationality in my case. Click on statistics instead of the mean. Use the mode. Click OK, and here you have the mode. As you can see here, the mode is 122. That doesn't tell me anything, and I really don't know what 122 means, so I need to find out. I can find out in the variable view. When I go to the variable view and I go to the values belonging to that variable, I get a whole list of numbers with the result of that number behind it. So the code and the actual outcome. And when I look in that list, I find that 122 belongs to Netherlands. So how to report the mode in my research report? Most of the BUA's media students, NS 130, are from the Netherlands, 51.5%. Table 6, Appendix 2. The second largest group of Buas Media students are from Bulgaria, 7.4%. All other countries are below the 5%. You notice that I write down more than the mode, because the mode alone is often only a little bit of information. So I want to know if there are more countries which have high outcomes. And in this case, we found that Bulgaria also has a very high number of students within the media education. We can also state we have found most Buas Media students, N is 130, come from the Netherlands, 70. 70 is of course exactly the same as the 51.5%. When you tell me about percentages in your report, then I also would like to know from which amount those percentages come. Because 51% of 3 is something totally different than 51 from 130. Or 51%, 70 students, come from the Netherlands. 7.4, 10 of the students come from Bulgaria. For other countries, the percentage is lower than 3%. And again, tell me where the tables are. So, some final thoughts. You're only allowed to use the mean for scale, ratio, interval variables. You are allowed to use median for scale and ordinal variables. You are always allowed to use the mode. The mean is in general the strongest reported result. The mode is in general the weakest reported result. Avoid questions with nominal answers when other levels are possible. Actually, this was my last slide, and I want to thank you for your time and see you in the workshops.